Yeah, and yo, the craziest shit was like when she told me to put my toes. Oh, you want to? Okay, but I'll tell you after, man. Yo, man, I should do. Wow. All right, let's go. 3, 2. Oh, hey you! What's going on? It's been a while. Welcome back to Don't Play Dumb News. I'm your host, Black Man Number 1, aka Pink Paulie the Pimp, and let's get into your week's news brought to you by Overlord Iro. Alright there, let's start with a delay. Ubisoft has delayed The Division's upcoming DLC Survival and The Last Stand to late 2016 and early 2017 respectively. In a post on the game's site, the company said, quote, "With update 1.4 in the works, it has become clear with your feedback and our own observations that our priority should now be on improving the core gameplay experience," end quote. They also detailed that update 1.4 would be releasing in October and addresses bugs, the solo player experience, more relevant loot drops, as well as Dark Zone, PvP, weapon and gear set balancing. As always, I'd like to commend any company that acknowledges that their game has problems and is working towards fixing them and supporting the community as time goes along. So, if you're still in Division, go ahead, have fun with the new update, comes out in October. Jerome, why are there beans on the floor? I specifically asked that this be a bean-free environment. Did I not? I'm pretty sure I did. Well, turns out it was the ESRB that spilled the beans about some Resident Evil 7 Biohazard's plot details. Yeah. On the ESRB posting, which was removed but not before the internet got its hands on it, it said, quote, "This is a survival horror game in which players assume the role of Ethan, a man searching for his missing wife in a derelict mansion. From first-person perspective, players explore the environment and use pistols, shotguns, flamethrowers, explosives, and chainsaws to kill mutant creatures." End quote. Now, that's not really some heavy information, but it's a really nice insight to Resident Evil 7, which we haven't seen much of. Is this depressing to you RE fans? Are you interested in it? Let us know down below. So, do you guys remember that sprawling, breathing, just lifelike open world that we've been seeing in Final Fantasy XV's demos? Well, the game's director Hajime Tabata has had an interview with the Japanese magazine Famitsu, and he's gone on record saying that that open world is mainly for just the first half of the game. In response to a question about the game's structure, his translation was quoted as saying, "Final Fantasy XV consists of both open world and linear parts. The first half keeps going as an open world, but the story in the second half is led by a linear path. That way you won't get bored of an open world as the rest of the game tightens. So he made it in a way that you'll get to advance through it as you have in conventional Final Fantasy games." Honestly, seems like a weird decision to make for me, but one, I'm not a game designer, two, I'm not a Final Fantasy aficionado, so time will tell. Time for PlayStation 4 Slim update. Pew pew pew. Sorry, Overlord Iro refuses to hire someone who can do sound effects, so. Now, journalist Laura Kate Dale has gotten her hands on one, and she's provided video proof that is still up that I have for you that shows an unboxing and it booting up. Here's some snippets of it. Ooh. Ooh, ah. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Now, Sony has not said anything, of course. We expect them to say something at their upcoming event on September 7th. So, until then, everything I said does not exist. Ooh. Now, over on the Microsoft side, we know what to expect for September's games with Go. For the Xbox One only, you have Earthlock Festival of Magic from September 1st to 30th and Assassin's Creed Chronicles China from the 16th to the 30th. Now, over on the Xbox 360, you've got Forza Horizon from the 1st to the 15th and Mirror's Edge from the 16th to the 30th. Now, that's a pretty strong lineup for that month, and if you're a Goat subscriber, you're in luck, especially if you have really nothing to play at the moment. So, have fun there. So guys, that's it for this week. Hope you're informed, This was Don't Play Dumb News with Black Man Number 1, aka Pink Paulie the Pimp, brought to you by Overlord Iro. I will see you next week. Game on. So yeah, so when I put my toes in her